I'd like to thank you for clicking on my video today. If this is your first time here, welcome. If you are a returning subscriber, welcome back. If you are into budget-friendly home decor DIYs, you are in the right place because that's all my channel is about. Today I'm bringing you 3 easy to create, mostly $3 DIYs. So let's just go ahead and jump into the first one. Okay, you guys, welcome to Mary's voiceover. In the first DIY, I'm going to be creating a lighthouse slash lantern. And for that, I'm going to be using one of those jumbo Jenga boxes from Dollar Tree. Is 72 pieces in these boxes. And if you want to recreate this project and you don't find the jumbo boxes, you can use two of the small ones. It brings 36 pieces and two of them make 72 pieces, and that's exactly what you're going to need for this project. I'm going to be using some Waverly antique wax, and I'm going to go ahead and stain the whole 72 pieces. I decided to put some water and dilute the stain a little bit because if you guys know, this antique wax is kind of thick, and I want my Jenga blocks to look just a lighter stain, not that dark, if I make any sense. So that's what's going to be happening right now. And don't do this. Use something else to mix the water with the stain because as I always say, do as I say, not as I do. That's all I have next to me, so that's what I use, the sponge brush. I began staining the Jenga blocks 4 by 4. I was trying to making it easier for me. And sorry, after I stain 4, I turn them to the other side and I stain them, and then I go ahead and clean the excess of the stain with my wipes, my wet wipes. I like to use that when I'm staining, even to clean paint sometimes, and even paint sometimes with the when it's like a small piece of something. I can use the same. I use the same wet wipes to do so. So yeah, that's what I'm doing here. I paint one side already. I stain one side already. Now I'm doing the other one. And don't worry, I'm not going to make you to watch me do the 72 blocks. I'm just going to show you what I'm going to be doing with the rest of the blocks, of the Jenga blocks. So yeah. Very simple, real easy, you guys. Everything is dry. I'm going to proceed to start the project. I'm going to be using this lid. This lid is a it's from a candle. You know those candles that come with a wood lid. So in this case, I saved the lid because I knew I can use it in any project, and it's going to be my template to start my project. So I'm place it in the middle, and then I'm going to be um, putting 6 Jenga blocks around the lid without glue. And now I'm going to see where I'm going to be gluing them, because if you notice, they are like real apart from each other. So I have to be sure where I'm going to be placing the glue. In this case, I use wood glue, Gorilla wood glue, and some hot glue for a quicker draping because the video purpose. And always remembering to put the two glues together because it doesn't work that well. Like you see over there, I always show you the Dollar Tree have wood glue. So if you don't want to use Gorilla Wood glue, or you can use Dollar Tree wood glue. I heard that it's really good. So what I did was I placed three lines, one in top of the other, with the flat side of the Jenga block. And then when I reached the third label, I flipped the blocks. You're going to see in a little bit here. I'm going to be showing you that because that was the pattern I decided to go with. And like that, I work my way all the way up until I feel satisfied. You see, you have to be sure where you are going to be placing the glue. The Jenga blocks are going to be in top of each other. If I make any sense, you can notice over here, you're just going to be placing the glue at the corner of the blocks. And right over here, you can see I finished the third line, so now I'm going to flip the Jenga block and I'm going to put it upward. And I'm going to go ahead and work my way up, and then at the third label, I'm going to change the Jenga block again flat, and I'm going to keep going up. I'm going to let you guys watch the video. I think it's more easier for you to understand. It's real simple, you guys. So here you have it, you guys. You can notice the shape. That's why I decided to call it a lighthouse slash a lantern, and you can use it with flowers. Here I'm showing you, or you can use it with a candle, and real candle or battery operated candle. And we decide to use a real candle. You are going to be seeing in a little bit how pretty that look. I completely love it. I completely do. And I really hope that you guys like it too. Nice. There you go. Isn't it cute? Aww. Now let's just go ahead and jump into the second DIY, people. Okay, you guys, in the second DIY, I'm going to be using these two floater bases from Dollar Tree and some full car antique white paint. And besides this one, I'm going to be use another one that I'm going to be showing to you later on, and it's from Martha Stewart. And the name of the paint is kind of strange. It's kangaroo. I don't know if I said it right, but that's what it say in the bottle. And this antique white paint is going to be my base for what I'm going to be doing with these bases. I want to go for the look of terracotta. So for that look, I'm going to use the method of dabbing the antique white paint first in the whole base, and without wait to be completely dry, I'm going to be dabbing the kangaroo Martha Stewart paint, and I'm going to proceed to going back and forth until I'm happy with the color. And at the same time, I'm going for the ombre effect. I'm going from lighter white to darker kangaroo color, terracotta, ceramic um, color. You are going to see what I mean in a little bit. So yeah, that's all I'm doing now is dabbing the paint with my small brush from Dollar Tree. I just want to be sure that I'm having all the places on the base covered. So yeah, and this paint is kind of thick, you guys, so that's a plus here. And of course, I clean the bases before I apply the paint in case there any, oil or something else is around, and it doesn't allow the paint to, attach better to the base. So now I'm looking around to be sure everything is nice and covered. Of course, I can forget the top of the base. So now both of them are covered with the white, and this is the I'm not sure if you guys can see that over there. You can pause the video and try to see the name, but this is the paint that I was telling you in the beginning with the strange name of kangaroo. And you're going to see it got the terracotta color look, ceramic clay at the same time, and I love it. I love it. I love in the way these two bases came out. This is real simple to do and it's very therapeutic, you guys. I love this method and the ombre effect also. So yeah, and these bases go with the boho style or beachy style. You mean you can adapt it and change the color of your choice, and this is what I'm talking about. I completely love it. And that's all you need to do. If you want to recreate this, remember you can do anything you want, but I recommend you do not let the um, first cover of paint get dry completely. And in order for you to do the second step, that is apply the second color of your choice, the color paint of your choice. And I like to dab the brush real quick. To give the grainy look, if you know what I'm talking about. And you see, I'm using the same brush and I'm going back and forth between the two colors. You guys, I got these two bases from last year, from Valentine's Day, and I never used them. So I said, I have the perfect idea now. And this is what I'm doing here. I'm explaining to you guys that I'm doing the ombre effect. It's going to be lighter at the bottom, and I work my way up, making it a little bit more darker. And actually, one of the bases is going to be darker than the other one, but I like it. So, and I hope you guys like it too. And if you're still here, guys, I hope that you are enjoying my video. And if you do, please don't forget to give me a thumbs up. And if you are not subscribed already, I hope that you consider and subscribe. I'm going to really appreciate it. And thank you to my all subscribers for keep coming back and for all the support and all of the positive comments. I really love and I appreciate everything you guys say to me. This is the second day. I keep doing the same thing, and they already are looking almost complete, and they are looking really cool. I love them. I love them. Final touches, and here you have them. This is what we got left. Completely dry, and the touch, when you touch them, is completely soft because remember, this is acrylic paint. And both of them together, I don't know, when you touch them, it look grainy, but it doesn't feel grainy, if I'm making sense. Um, so yeah, I don't know if you guys can notice in the video that like gloss that it have in it, and you can use any kind of flowers or greenery that you like to put them on them. I choose these ones. One of them is yellow and the other one is white. Or you can put both of them together or just one. I mean, just decorate it or leaving it like that. They look pretty just like that. I mean, I hope you guys enjoy them. Now watch the shot that I took showing you how they look in my living room. There you have it. Nice. Very nice. Love it. Those flowers are also from Dollar Tree, you guys. Here you have both of them. And now we jump into the third and final DIY. The third DIY, I'm going to be using this tray that I bought from Target Dollar Spot and I paid $3 for it. Um, I'm going to be using the same paint from Folk Art that I used in my second DIY, antique white. And I'm going to be doing two coats of this paint. And this DIY is going to be absolutely easy, very, very easy. You're just going to paint. I want to recreate this, and I will use, of course, I leave the inside of the tray without paint because I'm going to be placing something in the middle, and I sanded, but I don't sand it with the intention of distress it. I just sanded to remove the excess of paint. I'm going to be using some corch, adhesive corch from Dollar Tree. And after I open the package, of course, I'm going to be tracing the bottom of the tray with my pencil. And after I trace it, I'm going to be cutting using my X-Acto knife, and I'm going to be covering the bottom of the tray. Real simple. The best way to cut this corch, I find out, is using my X-Acto knife, and you need to cut it like backwards with the white part, like so, outside, because if you cut it to the other side, it's going to be like messy. All the corch is going to come out, and believe me, it doesn't look pretty. I use the back of my X-Acto knife to be sure there is real glue in the four corners. I'm going to clean my space with my little vacuum that I completely love. There you have it. And now I'm going to be covering the sides of the tray, the handles, with this jute twine. This jute twine is also from Dollar Tree, and it have wire. It's a wire jute twine. It's kind of cool for certain projects, but for this one in particular, I learned the hard way that it's better use the regular jute twine, because once you start folding the twine back and forth, the twine came out of the wire. Yes, and once you cut it, like I did with my, use some glue, hot glue to put it together. So it's better if you use regular twine to do this part of the DIY. So do as I say and not as I do, like I always say. And here you have it. I also put some jute twine inside of the um, tray around the porch to, it make it look more well finished. I'm going to use this um, bowl. This is a bullet bowl that I have from a past project, and I'm going to be placing it in the front. And came out so cute. This tray, it can be used for anything you want, even for um, storage. I'm going to be using it in my space work, and I'm going to find out what to put on it. Don't worry about it. But for now, I'm going to be showing you that you can put flowers or you can put candles. And I'm going to be placing the two flower vases that I did in my second DIY, um, with some greenery that I have. And I love in the way everything looked together, and I really hope that you guys like it too. So here I'm just trying to show you like that you can use it with flowers. You can make an arrangement and place the candles in the middle or the flower vases in the middle, and then the other flowers around or the greenery around. You know what I'm trying to say. You got my point. Um, and here you have it with some greenery and some of the flowers. Here you have it with the bases, real pretty. You guys, if I want to say thank you so much for spending some time with me, and I'm going to be seeing you in the next one. Many, many blessings to all of you. Bye bye, you guys.